Hello everybody, Joss here. It feels like an age since I did a video update on progress towards the Dartmoor exhibition, and it seems an age ago that I unpacked the kiln, and it's probably only 10 days. And the reason for that delay is because you may have noticed in the press and on social media that there's been a bit of a campaign going on to try and prevent the Dartmoor hill ponies being lost from Dartmoor Commons. And I've been involved in that campaign, and it has taken up quite a bit of time, so I haven't had time to do a video update. But I have been sort of inching along in between. When I unpacked the kiln, I took out the tests for the Bracken glaze, and I would like to show you the results of that. And I can also announce that I now have a date. Oh, so scary. I have a date for the exhibition. On the 15th of July, it's going to be in Westminster, and it's going to be in the Crypt Cafe of Smith Square Symphonia, which was St John's Church in Smith Square, which is between the Houses of Parliament and DEFRA head office. So I'm hoping to catch a few influential people to come and see the ponies and wearing their Molinia and their Bracken glazes. And the weekend before that, I'm going to have them here at Powder Mills. There'll be a private view for those of you who have very kindly pledged towards the crowdfunder. And once those people have had their first pick, then they'll be here the weekend before for people to come and see. And then after that, they will go online. There'll be an online shop for people to buy. Now, I'm sounding very confident that this is going to happen on those days, and I've got a massive amount to do to be ready for that. But hey, we'll do it. So I've had to make a decision, and I have had to admit that I am not going to be able to find the time to complete the gorse glaze. So this exhibition is going to focus on Bracken and Molinia. Next year, in 2027, Make Southwest in Bovey Tracy, which I'm a member of, have agreed that I can put the exhibition into their gallery in, I think it's September. So in fact, as I am selling all of these ponies off this time round, we're going to be making them all over again for that. And I will have the gorse glaze sorted, ready for the second time round. So, with no further ado, let me show you what's happened with Bracken. Okay, so here's the tests that are Bracken ash mixed with Dartmoor ball clay. And as you can see, the general theme is brown. But that's okay. There's lots of people who like their Dartmoor hill ponies brown. So this will please them. Now, we're going to look at these in a bit more closely. These three, you can see they're pooling at the bottom, which tells me they're runny, and they're going to run off the pony and possibly even stick it to the kiln shelf in the firing. So they are a reject. So we're up here. Let's have a look up here. I'm going to look at these one by one. This one is what I call a safe recipe. This is 60% ash and 40% clay. And that is a sort of fairly regular, obvious recipe for an ash glaze. And it's a perfectly serviceable brown glaze. It's kind of got safe written all over it. Do I want to be safe? Would I be an idiot not to be safe? Okay, it's a brown glaze. This one, however, looks a little bit more fruity. Okay, it's a brown glaze, but it's got a little bit of what they call movement about it. It's sort of sliding down a little bit. And because it's doing that, you get a little bit of sort of something going on within the brown. It's not quite so flat. It's got a bit of different shades of brown. 50 shades of brown. And I'm very tempted with that one. And that one would be 30% ash and 70% ball clay. Well, I have to admit that rather appeals, because that means I have to burn less bracken to achieve that recipe. I think it's going to be between these two. And then there's this one. Now this is a complete mystery to me. This one is 20% ash and 80% clay. And I cannot understand why it's as shiny as the other two. I would expect it to have been a bit more dry and matte. So I really like it as far as brown glazes go, but I'm a bit suspicious of it. And then I have to ask myself, if that is a bit of a suspicious recipe, does this one, which is marginally safer, do almost as much? And I think it might do. So I've got a feeling that my glaze recipe is this one. And this one is made of 30% bracken ash mixed with 70% of ball clay. So I'm going to be brave. I'm going to go for it. That is my bracken choice.